Good evening. We begin tonight with a verdict in the sex assault trial of a longtime Toronto city councillor.
Michael Thompson has been found not guilty on both counts after he was accused of sexually assaulting two women at a Muskoka cottage in 2022. CTV's Natalie Johnson joins us live with the details and reaction. Natalie.
Michelle, Michael Thompson speaking outside the Midland Courthouse just a few minutes ago, saying that he was relieved that he can now move on with his life, acquitted of both counts of sexual assault after the judge questioned the reliability of some of the testimony. Nearly a year after his trial began, Toronto City Councillor Michael Thompson has been found not guilty of the two charges of sexual assault leveled against him. Inside a Midland courthouse today, Justice Phil Brissett delivered the long-awaited verdict, explaining that he was not satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that Thompson was guilty.
I'm really relieved that I'm actually now able to move on with my life. It's been a very, very difficult period.
The longtime councillor had been accused by two women of sexually assaulting them at a luxury cottage on Canada Day weekend 2022, after inviting them up for a networking event and then allegedly urging them to drink heavy amounts of alcohol and take off their clothes. Thompson had pleaded not guilty to the allegations.
I have lived a life free of any criminality, free of involving any persons at all or assaulting anyone. And this condition and situation is created in a very timely way to create a situation in which my character was called into question.
On the first count, Thompson had been accused of inappropriately touching one woman while applying sunscreen to her on the dock. The judge ruling that although he believes Thompson did apply the sunscreen to her body, there were conflicting accounts about their positioning and how long this process took, and found it hard to believe that others so close by would not have seen it happening. Quote, the court is not convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that this prolonged and sexual touching alleged by the witness ever took place. On the second count, Thompson had been accused of sexually forcing himself on another woman in the middle of the night after she had fallen asleep intoxicated. The judge saying today, quote, the court finds Mr. Thompson's account of events was convoluted, it lacked a reasonableness to it, and it took place in direct contradiction to his own sworn stated evidence of not wanting anything sexual to take place. But the judge said that he had concerns about the complainant's recollection of what took place due to intoxication, memory loss, and admitted periods of blackout, ruling therefore that the court could not prove the allegation beyond a reasonable doubt.
It took a very, very long time. So I'm so delighted for him, and I'm glad that he can go home today and believe that the justice system does work, and it does work well.
I did not sexually assault anyone. And I think it's really important to understand that there are forces, and I'm aware as to who they are, have created this condition and situation where I've had to go through almost 3 years of hell.
Thompson alleging that the accusations were politically motivated, suggesting he may reveal more at a later date. Thompson has served on Toronto City Council for more than 20 years, saying today that he looks forward to get back to the job. Reporting live, I'm Natalie Johnson. Nathan, back to you.
Thank you, Natalie.